This from Dawg Pound Daily. 3 big winners after the Browns' 2023 draft. Number 3, defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. Number 2, tight end Harrison Bryant. Number 1, Jerome Ford, the second-year running back, the backup to Nick Chubb. They did not draft a running back. You could tell there were several picks that were Jim Schwartz style of players, which I think is what Andrew Berry should have done. It fit the players to the scheme you want to play.
That's it, man. People will say, "Hey, just get the best available." No, man, we're not going to do that because you mess around and get ran up out of town. Like if I'm Jim Schwartz, I'm like, it's unacceptable. We're not drafting, tight ends. We're not about to go down that route. You look at Siaki Ika, who is a guy who, before we take a look at the body types of the guys we had last year. Perrion Winfrey is more of a linear guy. Tommy Togiai is not a huge, overwhelming guy in the middle. Jordan Elliott has some good size, but Jordan Elliott is not stout at the point of attack. Under no circumstances were they going in with those same body types. They go out and get Siaki Ika, who's a guy who you're going to take 2 guys to block. You're not going to be able to chip him and down block him. You're not going to be able to get your offensive lineman all the way up onto the guards immediately. And I guarantee you that this year, the top tacklers on this team will not be safeties, right? They will not be the guys that are in the secondary tackling people. I think that when you look at it, Jim Schwartz said, listen, give me some guys. We're going to get this together. And they've done a good job of what they've done so far because think about it. I even we haven't talked about it. The young defense, young defensive end McGuire out of
Missouri.
Mizzou.
Yep.
Listen, I love his size. And now you got some competition where hey, Alex Wright, we like you. We like you a little bit, but you and Isaiah Thomas have a little bit of a competition. Who's going to be rushing behind Myles Garrett? You already got Obo, a.k.a. the young OG over there. He's already ready to go. And now we got Hurst. We got Hill in the middle. Tomlinson. So now you see how they flipped this whole thing over?
Yep.
You went from having Cupcake City to you have some legitimate pieces and parts and different tools to use to get the defensive upgraded.
And you know what? They're going to be using a lot of those guys. He likes to rotate them in and keep them fresh.